Hey guys, welcome back to Angel Angela. And on this topic, I wanted to come on here real quick and just talk to you guys about how the narcissist will use you as a prop in their movie scene. The narcissist will use you as a prop in their movie scene. This is basically a prop is an object that's going to be used for a scene. A movable object that you can move around and you can set the stage up, right? The narcissist needs to use you as a prop in their movie. If you live a life where you're in silence, a lot of times most people don't know what it's like to be alone and silent and listen to your surroundings and pay attention to the world around you. And when you do this, you start to catch things that the typical person that's on the go or has a lot of stressors going on won't catch. So when you get to that point where now you're very observant and you're wide awake, you almost cannot close your eyes to all the movie scenes that are going on around you. People are gossiping, people want to have something to talk about. Someone trips and falls in a store, people laugh. It's like they use people for their own humor. They position people like objects. The narcissist looks at people like objects, meaning that they cannot see past whatever they want to make you be. They want to tell you who you are. They want to tell you how you should act. They want to tell you to smile more or to do things to make themselves feel comfortable, because a lot of times the narcissist can read people very well. And don't underestimate the narcissist. A lot of times you think that they're stupid and things like that, or especially like with men. A lot of women will say men are dumb, or men, it takes them a while to mature and to grow. And women, we're smarter, we wisen up, we learn quicker than men. But in actuality, we were programmed to live the fairy tale, to be emotional, while men were taught to be strong and to see things for, reality for what it is. And a lot of these people feel like, because they almost feel like they know everything, right, about the world. So to them, it's like, if I can't control the world, I'm going to control my world. And in my world, anyone who talks to me, anyone who accepts, apologies from me when I do stuff that I don't mean, anyone who apologizes to me for doing something that I know I did, but I convinced them I didn't do it, and they believe me, they're a part of this prop. They're an object to me. They feel like they are transforming that object. They're molding that object, to be what they want it to be, because they feel like if you're around them, you're in their power and their control, and they can plant seeds and change your frequency to the point where you experience things that you might not experience until you started being around this person. And now you don't even know it. So they like the fact that you don't know, because they feel like you're a character in their movie and they don't even have to pay you. If anything, you're going to pay them, or you're going to waste your time thinking, oh, after this movie scene, I'm going to get paid, except you're not going to get paid, and this person's going to change their name, change who they are. It's a con artist. They're going to move on to a new supply, to a new object, and make a new prop, and you almost can't believe it, right? You're like, how can people like this exist? And that's because, see, when you get blessed, especially when you've been in hell and now you realize, I don't want to go to hell, heaven was taken away from me, and I need to create my own safe haven. Right? Now that you create your own safe haven, what people are going to do is they're still going to try to tell you who you are. They're going to try to force you to talk to them. They're going to force you to have conversations. They want to bond with you because they have to build a prop in their world. So to them, if you're someone that's working at Starbucks, right? You might be in school, you might be doing other things, but to the typical narcissist, you're just a prop in their world. So to them, you're just nothing but your uniform. You're nothing but that Starbucks person. Even if you're going to school, you're doing other things to better yourself. They're gonna talk down on you. They're gonna act like you're a nobody because you've just became a prop in their world. Meaning that every time they ride through and get their Starbucks drink, they think that that's who you are. They've based any gestures, any smiles, any conversations, anytime you make a mistake that's just, a simple mistake, they're criticizing you because it's all a prop and they have to make sure that you are going to play the role that you're supposed to play. Once they get comfortable and they think they know you now, they feel like I can do and say whatever I want. You're just a character in my movie now. I've already read you. I already know who you are. I already know your character. I already see how other people treat you. I see how other people don't respect you, so I don't respect you. Or, they make their own version of reality in their world in order to feel good about themselves. Another thing I learned about narcissists and how they make their own props in their own realities, even with children. I've talked to children before where it's like they want to gather, narcissists, even narcissistic children, they want to gather as much information as they can. And what's crazy is they gather so much information, but certain things, certain topics, or anything that has to do with empathy or understanding how other people might take it, they understand how that other person might take it, but it's almost like they're trying to force that person to play that prop, that position, meaning that if they have a crush on a girl, right, they're going to see that girl and they're going to say, I need to figure out a way to get close to her. So I'm going to befriend people that are friends with this person. So they'll befriend people that are friends to this, just to get close to this person. Once they get close to this person, they think just because that person is being nice to them, they feel, the narcissist feels like you like them, So it's like they can gather a lot of information, but certain things they can be wrong about. They can, they're so used to the Jezebel spirit and they think all women are the same just based on the fact that they're emotional. And even though some are wise and have information, they feel like you still have empathy. They feel like in this world, you shouldn't have empathy for anyone. This is why they're just not good people to be around in the long run, because they're going to make you feel like shit and they're going to put you down through your weakest points, because they're going to show, it's almost like they need to show you that they don't feel anything to keep validating to themselves that you're nothing but a prop, an object in their world. So I've seen this with kids that are like infatuated with the girl next door. Now they're trying to kiss the girl and the girl's like, what are you doing? Oh, I thought you wanted to kiss me. No, I didn't want to kiss you. What the hell are you doing? We're friends. Now the narcissist feels inadequate, so so they're gonna go and tell their friends now that they feel inadequate. Am I saying it right, you guys? I don't know. So they're gonna tell their friends, right? And they're gonna tell their friends that you kiss them. They're gonna make up a complete lie because you're nothing but an object in their movie. You're like, they don't see people the way, they don't see you for your spirit. Let's just put it like that. And to them, it's so difficult to try to understand others because they feel like they can't understand themselves. They feel almost like, hey, this is the position, this is the role that I have to play. They feel like they're forced playing roles that they don't want. So this is why they find joy in catfishing people into characters who they really aren't, because they know first impressions matter. They also know that they also know how to study people very well, like I said. So they're studying your friendliness, and then when they feel like they can't read you, they feel confused. When this is why a lot of times, let's just say you're not having a good day and you're not smiling as much as you normally would. People are going to be like, why aren't you smiling? I know they study you so closely that they know your different expressions and everything. They think they know you because you're a prop in their movie. So now they have to adjust the role for today because they're like, you're not smiling. It makes them feel awkward because they feel like they know you. Now they feel like they might not know you the way they thought they knew you. So now they're going to ask you questions. They want to know your every move. So part of playing a prop in the narcissist's life is to throw them off. Never let them know your next move. Always keep them guessing, because it could be a good or bad thing. If they feel like you're predictable, then they feel like, they feel comfortable with you, right? But the problem with the narcissist getting comfortable with you is that now they will start to abuse and exploit you. You see, when you get comfortable, that's when you put your guard down, right? But that's when the abuse and stuff, when you put your guard down. So when you're unpredictable, that keeps the narcissist guessing. But now what they will do is that, because they don't know, they can't categorize you, now they're studying you and they're taking notes from you, because they're like, this person doesn't just tell their business, so there's going to be qualities about you that they respect. And this is where they get close to you. This is why a lot of narcissists love bomb. They might see you come from a good family. They might see you have money. They might see different things in you. And that's when they want to know you, not because they like you, but because they want to study you. Narcissists like studying people, but it doesn't mean that they think like you. They're studying people just to know how they can get away with stuff. How can they put people in categories so that they can keep getting away with the stuff that they get away with? So you're nothing but a prop to the narcissist. You're nothing but an object to them that they can move around. So when they can't move you around like a chess piece, they're in competition with you. It's keeping them going, but it doesn't mean to put your guard down, because part of the prop is, okay, we can play, but eventually the story has to come to an end, and I have to make sure I know how the ending is gonna go, because to them, they don't get natural blessings. Like when you get blessings and things like that, to them, it's not about getting blessings. To them, blessings are considered taking, like if let's just say someone doesn't charge you for a piece of candy, a piece of gum, right? The narcissist is the type of person, they're not going to tell you that you didn't charge them for the piece of gum, because to them it's like, that was my blessing for today. I'm getting blessings because I'm distracting people. I'm distracting them, and while I'm talking to them, they feel like it's not a big deal talking to me, but they don't even know they're part of the prop. I'm throwing them off. You're already in my world just by talking to me, just by interacting with me. So the more silent you are, the more they want to see you smile, the more they want you to put your guard down, because they have to be comfortable enough to control or to manipulate or to do something to you undetected without you knowing. This is why it's important for them to know the way you think. So one last thing that I wanted to say is that when you know this type of information, you should know that when narcissists want you to play a role, a prop in their little movie, they need to gain access to information about you, because they're gonna start gathering stuff over time. Literally, they'll go months gathering stuff till they feel like they have an understanding. A lot of people give themselves right away, and that's why the narcissist will get bored. But if they know you're a strong person, it becomes a challenge to them. And it doesn't mean put your guard down. It means that they're getting a high off of playing. And if they can't figure you out, what they will do is they'll start problems with you, and you'll watch them. They're like children, like throwing tantrums. So it's like they're trying to make you like them. If they can't make you like them, then now they're going to throw tantrums, you know. They're going to try to do things or create scenarios where now you have to watch everything you say, because they will twist things to create the scene, the prop, so that they can play the role, because the narcissist loves drama. They love problems. You know, they want to control your mood, your behaviors, your emotions. These are weird people, you know. So a lot of times you might feel like you have to fake it till you make it. But when you fake it, they'll take advantage of that too, because they might feel like, hey, I'm not faking it, you know. They almost tell on themselves in a way. A lot of times they'll tell you the role that they're going to play. They'll tell you, you know, I don't do this, I don't do that, I'm not a thief, I don't do this, but it's exactly what they are. It's exactly who they are, you know. So a lot of times they know that people are going to, sometimes your intuition might even tell you something about someone, that they're lying about their role, their job, their existence. They're lying about everything. They're a catfish. And because they know that certain people are more intuitive than others, and they can probably sense that you have a lot of information. This is why you can't exchange information. A lot of times you get excited about talking about your information with people. The way I talk to you guys on here, you might feel comfortable because, you know, you guys have been listening to me for a while. So you guys, you know, this could feel like a conversation that we're having together. But a lot of people that you can talk to and listen to, and they seem genuine, just like I'm talking to you in this video, right? It might seem genuine, but it's fake. And that's why you have to be careful. I always tell you guys, there's a reason why we can speak in our minds. Because our mind is like a book, and people want to know details so they can know, is the book a mystery book? Is the book a love book? They want to know your story. They want to know your pain. They want to know if you've been heartbroken before. They want to know if you've been used, if you've been, you know, they want to know different things. And a lot of times they'll naturally gather certain information quickly. But see, in the narcissist world, they'll share their traumas with you, but that's not going to stop them from abusing you, right? So they eventually want to feed off of your trauma. So when they see that they can't do that, it makes them upset, because they have to continuously make, you know, literally position you into a scene, you know. So this is why you have to be careful who you talk to, and how much information you give to people. You can't even give these people your name. You know, any information you give them, they're telling other people, other gang stalkers, other narcissists, and they're all keeping tabs on you. They all have different roles. They, you know, they all collect data on you. So you're always being watched, even when you think you're not, you guys. So I'm sending you guys lots of love, light, peace, and your healing. I hope you guys enjoyed this message. If you guys want to book a session with me and support my channel, my booking information will be on the description. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Bye.